Yes, I'm talking to Shimmy right now, and we talking about how a woman's body has nothing to do with a man's thoughts. We seen the sign, and I thought the sign was an interesting one, and so I guess it's speaking primarily to the fact that just because a woman might want to wear something, or just because a woman might be structured in a particular way, that doesn't necessarily, or it shouldn't in any regard, give a man the green light to run away with his thoughts. That's interesting. It's interesting because you'll hear from a lot of men's standpoint that, if a woman don't want negative attention when she come out the house, she shouldn't be dressed a particular way. And then you'll hear, the cat calls from guys that just can't contain themselves when they see a woman who might be, structured in a way where it's complimentary, right? Where, in layman terms, a woman with a bodacious body, like, you'll hear cat calls to that, and women find that offensive. And so, that's an interesting take, because on the one hand, I totally agree with that. Like, a woman's body has nothing to do with a man's thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? A person's thoughts belong to them. However they are, however they may manifest, those thoughts belong to the individual. And because the thoughts belong to that particular individual, it needs nothing to propel it into visioning or envisioning. You understand what I'm talking about? Because we're talking about the thoughts, right? And so, however, I do, see it from another point of view as well, because attention seekers especially, you wildin'. When you talk about move, you wildin'. Attention seekers, the police is right there, he telling me move, he's scared to death. Attention seekers, seek with attention to be recognized in that way. And, a woman's gender doesn't necessarily have anything to do with that.